Good afternoon, Jets Nation. Welcome to the Jude Jets Show. The New York Jets play the 1-3 Atlanta Falcons this weekend. Can we get the win across the pond? Find out in today's video. So let's first off get into some essential game information. So the Jets are playing the Atlanta Falcons this Sunday in Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, which is located in the great stadium of London. But because the game is going to be played all the way in Europe, it's starting at 9:30 a.m. Eastern Time. So waking up at 9 o'clock on a Sunday was not what I had in my mind, but hey, you got to make exceptions for the New York Jets. But the plus side of it being played so early is that the game's going to be broadcasted on NFL Network. So if you're not normally able to watch the Jets games, you're going to be able to watch this game. So yeah, I guess that's a good thing for waking up so early. But now let's get into how our defense is going to play this week against the Falcons offense that features some pretty dangerous weapons. Calvin Ridley, Kyle Pitts, and Cordell Patterson are all on that team. Before the season started, I was concerned about this game because coming into the year, we were concerned about our secondary. We thought they were going to be garbage, and Atlanta's receiving core looked like a top 5 unit in the NFL, even without Julio Jones. But they've gotten off to a slow start, and our cornerbacks and our secondary in general has gotten off to a really hot start. And I doubt Atlanta's receivers, or Calvin Ridley and Kyle Pitts specifically, have their breakout game of the year. I mean, we've been able to lock up DJ Moore, Robbie Anderson, Nelson Aguilar, Cortland Sutton. We've been able to hold all of those, legit receivers in the NFL to under 100 yards a season. And all of those guys have been playing pretty well this season. DJ Moore balled out against Dallas last week. We saw Cortland Sutton ball out against Minnesota. So I doubt Calvin Ridley, a receiver who's gotten off to a slow start, is going to find his rhythm today. And Kyle Pitts, who did, start to find his rhythm last week against Washington, most likely will not do it again this week against the Jets because, well, Washington's defense is not exactly one of the better units in the NFL. And tight ends haven't done good against the Jets so far this season. And Cordell Patterson is honestly the receiver I'm most worried about stopping because he's gotten off to a very hot start. The guy has better stats than some of the top receivers in the NFL, but I'm not worried about stopping him either because we've gone up against some of the top receivers and we've been able to stop him, and I don't think Cordell Patterson is going to be any different. And because our cornerbacks are going to be locking up, I don't believe they're going to be locking up as good as they did last week because we're not going to be going up against third and fourth stringers, but our cornerbacks should be able to lock up well enough to create a lot of pass rush on Matt Ryan. So we're probably not going to have 7 sacks, but we could have 5, 4. I wouldn't even be surprised if we managed to have 6 sacks this game. So the Falcons' passing attack is going to be able to be contained this week. And how are we going to be able to stop Atlanta's running game? Honestly, just playing how we've been the past couple of weeks. No running back besides Derrick Henry has rushed for over 100 yards this season, and Mike Davis has gotten off to a really slow start, and I doubt he finds his rhythm like the rest of the Falcons offense this week against the New York Jets. And can our offense continue the hot streak we started last week against the Titans? Absolutely. Atlanta's defense has not been good at all this season, especially when it comes to stopping the pass. And yes, they've gone up against some pretty top-tier guys like Jalen Hurts and Tom Brady, but the people said the same thing last week against the Jets. They were saying, Tennessee couldn't stop Kyler Murray and Russell Wilson because those are top players. They're going to be able to stop the Jets. People were saying that, and we're once again going to prove people wrong. This Jets passing attack is really good, and last week, I think we figured it out. I don't think we played good just because we were going up against Tennessee's defense. I think that's what we're going to expect to see the rest of the season. So this Jets passing attack going up against a bad Atlanta's passing defense is going to find success again. Wilson's going to throw for over 300 yards? Yes. Corey Davis is going to have another 100-yard game? Yes. Now, do I think the running game is going to find its rhythm? No. Atlanta's run defense is giving up a pretty good bit of yards per game, but this Jets pass running defense just hasn't really been playing that great at all this season, and I really don't expect us to find the rhythm. But our offense is most likely going to find a lot of success this week. The offensive line should be able to block pretty well. Coming into the game last week against the Jets, Tennessee had 7 sacks. That's as much sacks Atlanta has coming into this game, so their pass rush isn't exactly a terrifying unit, and the Jets' offensive line should be able to hold up against their own this week against Atlanta. So do I think the New York Jets can win against the Atlanta Falcons this week? yes, I think we're going to be able to get the win 27-13. And that's all I got for you guys today. If you ended up enjoying the content, let me know by hitting the subscribe and like button. I mean, if you want to see my channel grow, hitting subscribe and hitting the like button is the best way to do that, because the more subscribers I get, the more likes I get, the more YouTube's going to be pushing out my videos, because they're going to be seeing people, enjoy my content, and they're going to be like, other people need to enjoy it too. So that's what they're going to do. Comment down below if you think the New York Jets are going to be able to get a win this week. And if you enjoyed my content and want to see more of it, follow me on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok at Jude_Jets. And I'm your host, Jude, signing off for now. See you later. Peace.